Yes, sir, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, I keep forgetting to move this microphone and I've just knocked over the can I just opened. Good stuff. What a start. Lunchtime at work, streaming, huh? Anyway, yes, thank you for the lurk. I'll just get started in just a moment. Just doing the messaging about that I always forget to do. Gotta do that self-promo, right? Alright, I think we're good. I've probably forgotten somewhere, but it's fine. Some bots will pick it up, I'm sure. Alright, so first things first. Route C is basically a retread of Route B. Ultimately, the goal here is to obtain every weapon in the game so we can get a new ending at the end of the final dungeon, the Shadow Lord's Castle. However, one thing I noticed in my little bit of grind to get that is that we got some new scenes. Dan's here to grass me out, I think. Yes, it's going really well. Like, it's surprising. Honestly, even getting some follows off stream has been really nice. Clearly the little bit of promotion I'm doing and the support from everyone else is working out pretty well. But yeah, so I've created 3 separate save files, each just before a new section. So this first one, they're short scenes, but I wanted to at least get them on the stream, you know? For the sake of completionness and all that. So let's get the first scene.
Looks like he left the village. Yeah. You think he'll be able to find all the fragments? If he doesn't, these past 5 years will have all been for nothing. Now that we know the location of the original Gestalt, the Shadow Lord, we have to stop his rampage. I can't believe the Shadow Lord ran off and holed up like that. I worry the Shades who guard the key fragments will pose too much of a threat. Maybe so, but we're pretty much out of options at this point. You having second thoughts, sis? No. The plan is all that matters. We must see the plan to completion. He is simply a tool to that end.
This is a little short scene. The other new one I've got a separate save for is also a little short scene, but it adds a little bit of extra info surrounding a new section that's been here since Route A. So we're done with that. This save, no longer need it. Let's just ditch it. Over to save number 2. So at this point, I've already gotten another couple of the key fragments, or done some progress towards 2 anyway. All I need to do is change area and we should get the new sequence. I'm running the wrong way. It's over here. So if we just leave, it should trigger the other scene. That's a wall. Oh, right. Do you know what? No. I remember. So yeah, the new scene for this second save, it's not this way. It's not in that wall either. Why am I running into walls today? No. The new scene is in the village. Once you zone into that area, it should trigger it, I think. It should. There's a reason I had that save there. Unless I screwed something up, which I shouldn't have, so it should be okay. I'm losing my bearings again. Right. Village just over here. Drifting saves you from smashing into walls. It's nice, even though you're sliding into the wall. Right. This should do it. If it doesn't, then it's the other way I need to go. There we go. Whew.
Hey, sis. How goes the code breaking? Harder than I expected. It's going to take some more time. More importantly, how is the child who drifted ashore getting along? Right on schedule so far. I mean, we knew she was powerful enough to destroy an entire ship. But now she's grown even stronger. There is one thing, though. She's started to obsess over becoming human. If that's a problem, we need to nip it in the bud. If the Shadow Lord resists the plan, we'll need her power to defeat him. I know, Popola, I know. Jeez, relax, will ya? It's a fool's dream, and we both know it. She doesn't have a receptacle, so she can't become human, no matter how badly she wants to.
Alright, so this sequence is clearly talking about the little girl on the boat. That whole sequence with the ship is completely new to the remake. And it clears, it's like some plan to deal with shades should the Shadow Lord not play ball with Popola and Devila. They seem to have their kind of own thing going on. It's a strange new addition, but I guess C will show us a little bit more about it as we progress. So that's the end of this extra save. It's just, again, a couple of small scenes, nothing huge, nothing major. So we're going to jump over to the most recent save. As you can see, there's a little bit of a difference between our times by like a couple of hours. So after those first couple of keys, you don't really get anything new for a little while. I stopped here because I had heard that the ship sequence has some new stuff in it. So I didn't want to accidentally miss any of that. So let me just be a second. Okay. Right. Mouse out of the way. So, we've skipped ahead a little bit again. We're now at the ship segment, so anyone who wasn't here during the ship segment in Route A or B, the ferryman for the canal, which is our fast travel, has gone missing, and our goal right now is to find him. So this is his wife. We're just going to skip this dialogue here because I know there's going to be nothing new in it. So he's missing, he's run away, he ate 10 apples of hers, and she's not chuffed with that. So after their argument, he decided to do a runner. So we're going to go to the tavern that they both like to hang out. This resident hasn't seen him, she's going to offer us a drink. We're going to say no, because she keeps asking us for a drink. She's dodgy, she asked us to have a drink with her when we were a minor, so we're absolutely staying away. Thank you for the alert, Crunch Girl. With that, we get a little bit of a hint that there's the postman might have some idea. No, not yet. The postman's a little bit later. The ferryman's brother is in NieR's village, so we need to go ask him about the missing ferryman. In the meantime, we're getting sequences that we obtained in Route B, which is the postman discovering a lone girl in the wrecked ship. This will become important. So this is a flashback, as you can see with the sepia tones, kind of suggesting that, you know, we're a little bit behind where we are in present day. The postman is befriending this little girl. That's all we need to know at the moment. Meanwhile, we're away to go find the ferryman by returning to our village.
Squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little
Again, the ferryman being the source of fast travel means there is no fast travel for this section of the game. All the more reason to get this done sooner rather than later. Fortunately as well, I've done a little bit of research and it will not lock us out of any quest by progressing the storyline either. So this other sequence is just going to be more of bonding between the two. He's actually going to teach her how to sing. He has a very interesting set of vocal cords. We'll get to catch a little bit of it when he starts to sing. Oh wait, this is the ribbon. I think the singing is the next sequence. I'm pretty sure the singing is in this sequence, to be honest. We're going to eat. She's going to be fed. I don't think we can, yeah, we have to skip by just mashing here. Again, if you really want to see this stuff, the VODs are up and you can check them out. It's from Root B. He's given her a name now, she's Louise. She can't speak to him. There's a reason for that. In Root A and Root B we discover she's a shade, spoilers. Not really, this is Root C. So she can't communicate with him very well. He does not know that she's a shade though, because he would be otherwise very terrified.
Lots changed since then.
Hey, no worries, Jamie. Thank you for the alert.
The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope,
right, so we're gonna go find the ferryman's brother.
If you asked me, that particular couple could benefit from a little
I'm just going to crash into everything, living up to my name, I suppose, to some degree anyway. So in here we go. The ferryman's brother is just over here. He's going to tell us that no, the ferryman is not here. He's still in seafront. I didn't mean to attack him. But the postman might know where he is because the postman was to deliver something for him.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
We're going back to seafront. I will try not to crash the board this time. We'll go board drifting. I'm terrible at board drifting.
You say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter?
Very terrible at board drifting. We're just going to run this last little stretch.
It always takes me forever to
because
figure out what
it
I wanna
beats
say.
crashing into walls. I was so much better on this at Route A. But hey, as apparently as time goes on, I get even worse at board drifting.
Upon the canvas of the page.
Right, so we're heading off to the post office. Oh yeah, we've got another little sequence with the postman, who of course we will not find because he's busy with this girl. And the little shade girl who now has a red bag. Incidentally, the ferryman is identified by a red bag that he wears. Go figure, she's went and murdered him for food. He's got a nice little ribbon for her though, and he does start to like feed her some more stuff, but she's not really got much of an appetite anymore. We might see the singing in this sequence, or it's going to be the next cutscene. I can't quite mind.
Oh, if you...
she will not go near anywhere with brightness, the reason being that she's a shade, and shades do not do good in the sun.
Well, we should work on get.
He wants to take her out. He actually wants to adopt her as a daughter, since she's been found in this wrecked ship and has been here for a while. She is not receptive. Again, because she's a shade, and because she can't go out in the sun. But she has grown rather fond of him herself. So let's go find the postman and find out that he's not actually there. So we'll go in here. This is the post office in Seafront. Stop telling you guy, it's not him. This guy here, his daughter's gone missing, but he's okay with that because he's filling in for the postman and doesn't care to look, I guess. The postman himself is missing because, again, as we're about to see, he's dealing with a girl trapped in the shipwreck, the shade girl. So we're gonna skip this as quick as we can, which is just by mashing. There's no skip for these type of cutscenes. Again, this is the moment I was talking about, the really strange vocal cords. This is his singing. We also can't skip it, so enjoy the postman's very interesting singing voice.
Song.
That's a song, he says. Alright, so here's her attempt at singing.
Whoa, you're...
I'm pretty sure this is probably a slight joke.
Hey, are you trying to...
They're dialing up the internet, yes, with their vocal cords. They're singing the internet song. Alright, so we're going to get a small new additional scene as well. This was added in Route B as well. Emil and Kaine, our party members, are going to remark on there being some sort of strange force in a shipwreck they believe is a shade. So we're going to see them in a moment. Back in Route A. Oh, hang on, I'll let this
might as
talk.
well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right, let's head for the inlet.
So we're back into the Route A stuff. I didn't mean to jump, that's me just trying to skip. Mash, 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 mash. There's a normal skip for normal cutscenes, but that's when it's not in like a gameplay sequence. Like this can't be skipped either, despite looking a little bit cinematic.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that.
So the way inside
This ship is in a state of want and decay.
is over here.
Surely with these
Let's go inside. We don't need to worry about buffing up or doing any sort of crazy stuff. We have cleared this 2 times already. We are now a higher level with better equipment than our first run, never mind our second. Again, another new sequence. There's blood on the floor because she's eating people. She wants to become more human, and as a shade, she believes she can do that by eating people. In the very new C cutscene we just recently had before this stuff, it's come out that she doesn't have a receptacle, which shades need in order to become human, so she cannot ever become human. He is mistaking the blood on the floor for quote-unquote that time of the month. So he's away to go address that right now, which is why he's absent from in here, and it's just the little girl. Kaine's not feeling too well, the air is not doing too good for her, so Emil takes her outside for a break. We're on our own for just a little bit.
This place is pretty gloomy.
So we will need a lantern to progress, but NieR also needs to know he needs a lantern first, so we'll interact with something.
Well, as we've no other leads,
Once we've
let the
interacted,
search begin.
shoot, there we go, right. With that dialogue triggered, we get the lantern. We will then follow the little girl with the ferryman's red bag into this dark room. Vice is quite spooked right now. He thinks it's a ghost. He's not far off, I guess, given that shades we've discovered are essentially the souls of the humans.
What is with this ship anyway?
Big spoilers for NieR though, but again, you're joining me for Route C. I figure you are well aware that you're going to find out some things.
It looks...
Alright, let's get that lantern back on. Just skip all the stuff. Head upstairs. We're going to hear her singing. On Route A, we actually thought it was maybe an organ or something. That's not what it is. It should be here, or it's the next room. Oh no, okay, this is the footprints, which we will follow, and then the little girl will kindly leave some handprints on the wall for us. We're not going to follow that just yet. We need a key to get into that room.
Hang on.
To get the key, we need to move these shelves, but the shelves block the path, so we need to go in this room here. There is a wall, but behind this bookcase, which is a... Behind the bookcase is a big doorway. To get access to the doorway, we just interact with Vaz. This opens up the hidden room.
Delightful.
Pass through, into the corridor, grab ourselves the key, head back into the room,
any shades around at least,
and find our way back into the corridor around the bookcase from before. Again, not interacting with any of the objects. We don't need to anymore. We've done it, we've seen it all. Let's open up this doorway.
Wait.
So, the little girl's singing. We can follow and find the source. We're not going to do that. She's not there.
To explore the rooms on the floor above us?
No, Vice, we're going to go trigger the next story event to progress. From here, the floor is going to crack. We're going to fall.
Speak to me.
Skip, skip, skip. give it just a moment and we'll be able to find our lantern. There we go.
Is that?
With the lantern on. The room has a foul stench, by the way. We discover that, oh no, the ferryman is dead. So we're just going to climb back up. It's terrible. So we're going to progress back on the route where we're going. A new scene with the girl. She's part shade. It's now, pardon me, sorry, fully obvious here. She wants the postman to like her. She wants to be human, and she believes eating them will do that. Like I said earlier on as well. So this is the reveal for that, which you only get from Route B onwards. Emil and Kenny are back. We're going to go find out the cause of all the murder.
Oh man, that smell is getting right. How you feeling there, sunshine?
The additional voice here is the shade that's possessing Kenny. Okay, we've got a save here. Who cares? Let's just progress. Actually, again, I've heard rumors that this is different in Route C, so we're just going to save just in case after all, actually. Now let's move ahead. So let's go inside.
It's that girl we saw when we first...
Hold.
Okay, so we're confronting the shade. Kaine's going to reveal to NieR that is shade. Postman's going to come in. He's going to make some comments that's really awkward and inappropriate, asking Kaine about how to deal with certain things.
Stay the hell away from her.
We can skip this scene. He's going to fall through the ground. She's going to chase after out of concern. We're thinking at this point that she's actually going to try and eat the postman. The ship is now falling apart. Since it's falling apart, we need to get out. Of course, the shade is interrupting us. So we just need to get them out of our way and get to the exit.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Nice and easy. This is New Game Plus. Second time over. Everything will die very fast. The only things that don't die fast are bosses, which are scripted to stop losing health at certain percentages for story events to occur. It's one of those type of games.
Yeah.
So we'll go through this part so that the shade will begin attacking us. We can skip that scene.
Why isn't this
Alright, here we go.
being hurt by
So
the sun?
the goal here
Is
is to attack these heads. As you can see, we're not doing any damage yet.
Being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities
doing
far
tiny damage.
outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict.
We need to wait for the dialogue to finish.
This light, something is coming.
Step out of the way of our singing. It's a little bit rough, like the postman says, so it kind of hurts to listen to.
This thing actually thinks
Right,
it's a
now we should be able to
person.
do damage. In the top left, she's speaking in her shade language. Very upset about the food, or well, the people not giving her the fuel to turn into a human.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from.
I took damage.
But I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Alright, so we need to take care of both heads before we can progress the storyline here. She's going to start singing again, I think. There we go, so we need to stay out of the way. Go, right. Bring on the fight again. Now we're doing much bigger damage. The story sequences have progressed. I used the wrong attack there. So we'll destroy the head on the right, and then we'll get the one on the left. There we go, that's one done.
Stop now. Focus on the next one.
Okay, we need to get rid of these tentacles while we're at it. Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't kill it quick enough. Alright. As you can see, there's some bullet hell mechanics going on. We don't need to stress them too much. I'm just firing off magic constantly, so it should deflect most of those red orbs. Right, the head should be back into play. Still got the story sequence to pass through.
How sad. How precious.
Okay, now we can do damage again. And we've snapped the weak point.
Chance. Attack with all that you have.
Okay, that's the first phase done. Again, this whole sequence is new to NieR Replicant version square root of 1.5. Done it twice already, so I kind of know it by now. This isn't going to be a new sequence, it seems, so we'll skip.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
So we're now on the beach, the ship is
Not
gone.
gonna do shit against this thing.
We'll just have to up our own attacks to match.
Oh, I
You
didn't
get
reach the
it tweaked this
boss
by
in
now,
time.
yeah, Sunshine? Well then, get to carving this back.
Let's
Another
heal.
one we're all
That was a
dead.
mistake.
I know, damn it, I know. The core of this thing is in the
Gonna
mouth.
slam
We
again.
need to get up there.
Are you serious?
But how are we supposed to do that? Instead of wasting time running your mouths, how about you keep attacking the damn thing until it falls over?
Okay, we need to destroy that
Hey,
hand.
the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We
Come
should
on.
take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Let's heal up again. In fact, let's get a health cell going off. Surprisingly not breaking those as quickly as I'd expect. Come on. There we go. Let's just shoot it. It may be slightly out of range for this. Yeah, it is.
I think it's working.
Oh, we got one.
It's concentrating tremendous magical energy into its head. Attacking it may cause the power
Come on,
gathered
just
there to
charging up.
discharge.
Let's get a magic drop going. That's the first time we've broken this, I think. I'm pretty sure that was unable to be broken in Route A and Route B. Mortal Kombat. No, that's tonight. Yeah, so this is new.
Now's your chance, run, lad! Attack the part of her that looks like a girl.
This is completely new, so this is I'm fresh to all this as well.
The shade's core is inside its mouth! Hurry!
I'm going as fast as I can go, Emil. Oh my god. Let's heal up a bit. This is rough. There we go. Just keep the magic going. Oh, do not forget to attack the weak point. And we're done. So let's see what new sequence awaits us. We've done this without taking a hostage. Oh, things weren't looking too good in 2008. We weren't quite badly injured, so I don't know why this is 1 week later, but Oh well.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. I don't have
Okay,
the
so
words to it. We all knew townspeople.
The dialogue
The
here
fault
is treating it as if we didn't actually beat the boss ourselves there. I was curious.
Hey, wait.
It's neat that they've added in a sequence for, we're gonna lie to her because we've told her the truth every other time, so let's see what happens when we lie.
Your husband, left town. For good, I mean.
Does that mean he fell out of love with me?
I feel like lying is way more cruel.
Is it because we were always fighting? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I actually loved fighting with him, you know? It was the only time I felt like we were really communicating.
Even though this is foreseeing an alternative bit of dialogue, I still feel like I've made a mistake.
It made me so happy in this weird way. I guess it was only me who felt that way, huh?
It saddens this old tone to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
Okay, so we're now done with this little sequence. We're gonna head back to NieR's village, and that will unlock the last key, I believe. We should have done 4 already prior to this, so it should be opening up the facade one. After we do that, we'll have access to all quests in the game in part 2, as well as the final dungeon, which we're not going to do. I'm going to hang about in this scene. We saw this in Route B, but it's just in case we see anything new. Because we have been getting a few new things to do with this whole shipwreck section.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
Oh. This is different. Okay. I'm glad I didn't skip that then.
It's like I was stuck in some kind of dream.
Hey, letter guy.
You're that. I mean, how can I help you?
Got a letter for you.
Wait, you have a letter for me?
Yeah, it's from that thing on the ship.
Louise? Let me see. Oh, it says, thank you. Wow, look at this. After all that time I spent trying to teach her to write, she actually managed to string together a few ugly little letters. Damn it. Why can't I stop seeing her smile or hearing that song she used to sing? I know she ate people. I know she was a monster.
I'm unsure if we got that because we beat the boss quote-unquote properly, or if because it's Route C. I wonder what other people will get around this point. Alright, back to NieR's village. I still can't successfully board drift. This is so sad. Oh, let's just run. The gate's right here anyway. I'm terrible at this, I don't know what's happened. Alright, so we'll go on for another 20 minutes. That should be enough time to clear the facade section again. I was thinking of doing that off stream though, but since we're here, and then the next stream will be focusing on side quests, which will be of course to get us the weapons to unlock the final ending. All remaining endings require every weapon. we need some money for some weapons, but not too much, and we also need to complete a few quests. So that's all that really remains for our NieR replicant run. So let's go turn this in. Perhaps I'll still do Facade off screen and actually, and we'll just start the side quest now, I suppose. Because that stuff is new. That'll be interesting. Even if like some of it is like mechanically maybe not super interesting, there should be some narrative intrigue in it at least.
Shades on the coast. That poor ferryman used to tell me.
Yeah. So again,
Thanks.
we've got the letter from Facade.
Since the ferryman was missing work, I'll make sure they know.
I keep jumping. Yeah, okay, so the letter, we'll go get that,
continues to turn.
and then it's side quest for the next 20 minutes, and then it's back to work for me, unfortunately. We'll have a look who we can raid as well in that time. So the letter box is over here, not the one for saving, but NieR's own personal one. So the king is getting married in Facade. We're buddies with him because of part 1. Again, we're not going to do that. So, okay, right. Let's see what quests we've got around here. We're just going to pick up all of them, all at one time. It may make a little bit of a web with the story, but we should be okay.
Help! Help! Oh gods, please help me!
What's wrong?
There's this huge shade near the bridge in the northern plains. The damn thing nearly killed my wife and daughter.
I'm on it.
It appears and disappears like the wind. You could go days in the northern plains without seeing it. And then, all of a sudden...
Right, so the weather needs to be bad in the northern plains before we can do that, so we'll check that shortly.
Oh man, I'm in a heap of trouble now.
What's the problem?
Well, I was distracted while I was cooking and sort of started a fire. Now I have to repair the kitchen and all my equipment.
That is not the voice I'd expect from you, but okay.
Can't make the repairs without a bunch of parts, but the only place you can find that much scrap is in the junk heap.
Yeah, that's bad news, all right. Want me to go for you?
You sure? You'll have to bring a whole bunch of robots and take it from them, so it ain't exactly safe.
Well, except I will do that part off
All the
stream.
more reason to entrust the task to us.
This won't be our first time in the junk heap. Just let us know what you need.
Thanks. I really appreciate this. I need 1 memory alloy, 10 titanium alloys, and 10 broken motors. Got all that?
Wow, that's a lot. But okay, we'll be back in a while.
It's a lot for kitchen equipment. Right, again, I'll get that stuff off stream. Let me just double check we don't already have it.
I need...
We don't. Okay, cool. Off stream, I'll do the grind for that, and then on stream, I'll turn it in. Let's see what we've got in town. We should have some like story-related ones or tangent
you
ones
haven't
around.
seen any thieves around, have you? Bunch of sticky-fingered bastards keep taking my merchandise.
No, first I've heard of it.
They don't take a lot, but when they strike, it's always food. And in some ways, that's our most precious commodity.
Maybe I can help.
Well, I'd certainly appreciate it.
Do you have a plan? Or are we going to walk up to every person we see and shake them until stolen vegetables fall from their pockets?
Let's try asking around the village. Thieves in the village. Can't believe it.
One could call it a sign of the times. Rare is the man who steals out of choice, as opposed to need.
Alright, more quests?
Just the person I wanted to see. Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Our water wheel is on its last legs. I'd like to shore it up, but the job is a little beyond my skill set.
This is a wise thought on your part. That wheel is a machine of not insignificant age. Better to repair it now than wait until it fails completely.
I suppose we'd all be in trouble if it broke. So what do we need?
Replacing the axle and the paddle boards should suffice for now. I believe the strange thing store in Facade should have everything we need.
All right. We'll head there when we have a minute.
Thank you. And while you're gone, I'll track down someone to do the actual repair work.
Again, another gathering thing. I'll pick up the item off stream.
I hear it's 2 thieves working as a team.
Good to know. We're not going to go into the tavern for quests yet.
Everything all right, ma'am?
No. My son has come down with a strange illness. He's been ill for a week, and no matter what I do, it just seems to get worse.
That's not good. Any idea what's causing it?
No. He went out to play with the other children like he usually does, and when he came home, he was sick.
Something must have happened to him out there. I'll see what I can figure out.
You will?
Of course.
Meddlesome as always, I see. Shall we begin by questioning the children?
Sounds like a plan to me.
I suppose all children are precious to their own parents.
Yeah.
But if the cause of the illness is a mystery, then we have little way to search for a cure.
Well, you're smart. Come up with something.
Perhaps we should speak with the local children.
Why would kids know when the adults don't?
Even the oldest adult in the world is but a child to my eyes.
Alright, advice. That one we will do in stream. Maybe not today though, because we're picking them up right now first.
Come to think of it, I did catch a glimpse of a pint-sized fellow moving suspiciously through the shadows. Maybe he was involved?
Okay, let's talk to this NPC here.
Hey, you don't happen to know where my boyfriend is, do you?
These quests never end well.
Sorry, lady. No idea.
Right, of course you don't. I'm so silly sometimes. See, my boyfriend just up and vanished 5 years ago. I keep waiting for him, but I have no idea where he went or if he's even... Hey, wait. You're that kid who does whatever people ask him to do, right? Well then, go find my boyfriend.
Well,
despicable
people
man.
usually ask nicely. Then I have no idea what your boyfriend looks like, much less where to find him.
Well, he always wears this flashy gold necklace, so maybe you can start there.
And so we find ourselves off on a hunt for a man with a golden necklace. Not exactly the strongest of possible leads.
Right. You definitely could have asked that a little bit nicer, but okay. The quest is called The Despicable Man, by the way. I'm not expecting too much from this boyfriend of hers.
A robbery? Come to think of it, I did catch a glimpse of...
Oh, it's this guy again. That's fine. Right, weaponsmith.
Hey, you. You ever seen a treasure map before?
A treasure map?
Yeah, a treasure map. You know, a map that shows you where to find buried treasure. I'm collecting them. My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure.
That's an interesting dream.
So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, all right?
Sure thing. I guess I should know where to look for a treasure map before telling the guy sure thing.
One could hardly expect to stumble across such a thing lying on the ground. Perhaps we should look for a place where old documents are stored.
Old documents, huh?
This will probably require me to visit Emil's mansion, so again, I will do that off stream. They should be pretty obvious when you enter inside it. Most quest things have a marker on them, even if you have to search it out and stuff. We'll talk to this guy next.
Say, are you available to discuss a certain sensitive matter?
What is it?
People are saying a shade has managed to enter our village. I was hoping you could track it down.
This isn't a very big place. Wouldn't we have seen it by now?
I had my own doubts at first, but there have been too many witnesses for me to ignore this matter any longer.
I saw a really scary monster.
She saw it too?
Apparently. I can't say for sure who's seen it or not.
I saw the monster right around here.
You did, huh? Can you tell me what the monster looked like?
It was over at the river, and it was huge and scary. I didn't like it.
Over by the river, huh? Let's go take a look.
The foul tendrils of the shades have finally extended into this village.
Fine. Then we find him and kill him.
Will it be that easy? I wonder.
What do you mean?
Would you be able to simply slaughter the people you lived amongst for so many years? Would you truly murder friends if you suspected them of being shades?
I wouldn't have a choice. Jonas not coming back to a village full of those things.
When the time comes,
Hey, Siggy.
I pray you can follow through.
Alright, we're gonna talk to this kid about the diseased one.
I heard there's a scary curse on all the forests in the world.
And the bigger the forest, the scarier the curse.
Not related to that other quest then. Or maybe actually, okay. The curse is probably related then.
We've been dealing with a wave of robberies lately. Better keep a close eye on your purse.
Judging by what we found, we're dealing with 2 thieves. Most likely a couple of kids.
Remember the pair of brothers that loiter near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us.
I don't, Vice.
Let's go have us a little chat.
But thank you for the hint. Let's talk to this kid as well.
Some kids like to play in the northern forest. We're not supposed to know, but everybody does. Man, I wish I could go there.
That's 2 quests leading us outside. That's perfect. The more quests all bunched together, the better and quicker we get through it. Right, over here we'll see what's down there. There's a quest marker anyway. Ugh, it's the other side. Okay, get to that shortly. And there's one up there too. Let's head over that way then. So it's not that, I mean, it's easy to get there, but it's a little bit out of the way. We just need to climb up these stairs and go around. No other easier access. The stairs are in the rest of the village, don't lead over there. Okay, let's talk to this kid.
The forest totally cursed him. That's why he's sick. Everyone told him not to play in there, but he did anyway.
It appears something happened to the child when he entered the northern woods. I believe that area is more commonly known as the Forest of Myth.
You think there's actually a forest curse?
I will withhold judgment on such things. For now, we should visit the place and see for ourselves.
All right, to the Forest of Myth then.
Alright, let's break these crates over here. Okay, I see the quest marker on the guard down there, so we're gonna go visit him too. Oh, hold on a minute. I see you.
Are you 2 the ones behind the recent robberies?
You must already know if you're asking like that.
Your tone betrays your guilt. Confess. Confess now, lest the rage of Grimoire Vice fall upon you.
You could say it's a reunion. No, that's terrible.
Okay,
Sorry, I
we
apologize.
did it. My brother and me.
Why?
Because Dad told us to.
Your own father demanded that you steal.
This guy sounds like a real piece of work. Where is he now?
Probably in the tavern. That's where he spends all his time.
Got it.
Right, we'll visit the tavern in just a moment. Let's pick this quest up too.
Oh there. Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going, and I'll take you there. No charge.
It may not be a quest. There we go. It just unlocks the fast travel again, so that's fine. Right, let's head over to the tavern real quick, which will probably finish that quest off. I'm guessing it's this one guy here.
Hey, you have a pair of sons?
Huh? What's it to you, huh? Why you gotta ask me all these questions?
You're forcing your own kids to commit crimes?
Crimes? No, it's not like that. I just told him to go find some food for the family. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you. Bunch of no-good meddlers.
Our time is wasted on this drunken scoundrel.
What a sad excuse for a father.
How shall we explain this to the client?
We'll tell him the truth. Then we'll figure out what to do with the kids.
We'll speak to Devla soon. She'll have quests for NPCs out of the area.
Did you find the culprit?
Yeah, but it's complicated.
A pair of children driven to steal by an abusive father? Well, I certainly didn't expect this.
They shouldn't have stolen from you, but I don't think they're entirely at fault here.
Agreed. I'll talk to the other shopkeepers and make sure they understand.
Thanks. Oh, and I also think we should get them away from their father.
Not sure who could take them. Folks are barely getting by as it is. But let me spread the word and see what we can figure out. Ah, yes, your fee. Well, us shop owners passed the hat and came up with this. I hope it's enough.
Using children as tools of thievery. Unthinkable.
I can't believe this happened in our village. Things are more desperate than I knew.
If we hope to restore the lives of the villagers, we must cull as many shades as we can.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay, we're going to check see if we can afford any weapons yet. Oh, we have all the weapons this NPC is selling, so that's fine. Let's move ahead. We'll save that money for other town stores then. Right, there should be... I'm sure there's another quest around here, but if there's not, then that's fine. We'll head to the Northern Plains. I see an NPC over there. That's fine. That's an NPC for the Northern Plains as well. Alright, I'll grab this item. And we'll go see if we can find that quest mini-boss. Incidentally, the quest that requires us to fight a giant monstrous shade in the Northern Plains will give us one of the weapons we need for this story CD ending. It looks sunny, so that's no good. Right, okay, we're just gonna head back. And instead, we're gonna see what other quests we can pick up real quick. Again, the grindy stuff, like picking up items, buying things, all that stuff I'll do off stream. We've seen enough of all these areas to cut that out a little bit. So let's see. If I pop over to the ferry again, in fact, we'll speak to Devila. She'll be able to point us to some quests. I'm fairly sure we've picked up everything in this town though, so that'll probably lead us to Seafront, or maybe the Forest of Myth next, which is perfect because we do have a quest over there anyway.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
I feel like these are all Seafront ones.
Seems like there's a traveler in Seafront who's searching for something. Why don't you go see what she wants? I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get...
Okay, right, we're just gonna...
Oh, which
No,
job
I didn't mean to talk to you.
First? Come back.
Right, so we're gonna head back to Seafront now, and we'll pick up the quest there. Hopefully we'll have something we can do inside the town. If not, then again, it'll be off-stream stuff. And I'll do the turn-ins on stream, so we can get whatever conclusion to the story is there. Talk to this guard.
Oh, sure. The guy with the necklace? I don't know where he is now, but I've heard some pretty sordid tales about him.
Helpful. Is there no other NPCs that can tell us about him, actually, while we're in town? No, I don't see anyone else on the map for that. We'll maybe speak to another guard, actually. So we've got the Northern Gates guard, who I passed just like a moment ago, so we'll quickly speak to him, and then we'll head to the Eastern Gate guard and speak to him. After that, we'll head to Seafront.
Guy with the gold necklace, eh? Yeah, I heard some folks saw him heading for the Forest of Myth.
Forest of Myth, huh? Maybe we should pay a visit.
Change of plan. That's 2 quests and Forest of Myth. Let's head there. Right, so we're gonna go board drifting. I'm not going to crash into anything this time, I promise. Like, I'll even turn around and not hit that wall I always do. So the Forest of Myth is over on the western side of the Northern Plains, and we need to head to the northwestern corner. There we go. As quick and simple as that. Right, we should have a few quests to progress in here, as well as potentially a new quest or 2 as well. So let's run around, let's have a look for any NPCs we need to interact with the story. This guy's not showing up in our map as one, so we'll skip him. Skip, there we go, there's an NPC right there.
Wait, what? A man with a gold necklace?
You know him?
You bet I do. Goddamn bastard ran off with my wife.
Wait a minute. I thought he had a girlfriend.
If you find him, bring him back here so I can murder the bastard.
Sure, I'll consider that. Listen, do you know where he went?
Last I heard, someone saw him in Seafront. Goddamn bastard. I can't even bear to look at my wife anymore.
Guess it's back to Seafront for us.
Perfect. We'll save that.
Everything seems normal here.
We appear to have hit a dead end. Say, what is that on the ground?
funny-looking berries?
Ah, poisonous ones, I'd wager.
Well, I'm sure not gonna eat them and find out.
That's also progress for that one quest, I presume. It turns out the so-called curse is probably just some poisonous berries. Cool, let's get saved. Again, this game doesn't have auto save, so it's always good. So, while we're here, let's pass through to the northern plains. Oh, we've got Kaine.
You guys solved the mystery yet?
No, we got nothing.
Too bad. Hey, what's with those berries?
What, these? We picked them up over by that huge tree. I thought maybe...
Gimme. I'm starving.
Are you mad? Those berries are clearly poisonous. Even one such as you can't hope to...
Damn, these are delicious. Give me more.
Well, in that case, I suppose I should try one.
Rest in peace, NieR.
Ugh, I think Vice was right about those berries. Feels like somebody stabbed me in the gut.
Hey, what's wrong? Oh no, don't tell me you ate one of those berries. For the love of trees, those things are deadly. Quick, take this antidote before you perish.
Thought I was a goner there.
You an idiot? Didn't you see the lumps? The unusual colors? Only a child would attempt to eat something like that.
How embarrassing.
A child? Oh crap, I bet that kid ate one of these berries.
Yes, quite possibly. And if the poison is this painful for you, I can only imagine what it would do to a small child.
Hey, Kaine, did you take the antidote?
Don't need it. God, those berries were amazing.
The truly amazing thing is that your stomach is fouler than your taste in clothing.
If you had genitals, I would so chop them off right now.
That was an exchange. Alright, okay, so we're gonna head back to the village, hand over the antidote so that the child can be saved.
This poison sucks. Still can't feel my arms and legs.
I feel great.
Man, you must have a cast iron stomach, Kaine.
The hussy's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time, Book?
Well, we're here. It's now cloudy, so we can find that boss. Things are kind of wrapping up pretty nicely. A lot of the quests are kind of syncing up really well. I did not mean to crash. Alright, skip these guys. So I'm guessing the Northern Plains quest mini-boss is over on this side. I'm not seeing anything big though. Huh, where could it be? Over here. Let's check our quest log real quick. Near the bridge. Right. Hold on a minute. Actually, sorry. Here it seems the shade isn't always there. Well, yeah, the shade should be there now. Let's head back there. Try not to get knocked off. Oh, never mind. It's not going to happen. Too many shades attacking us. We'll just rush over. It's not far. Right, so the bridge is over here. Just dodge the attacks on our way. Right, so it should be around here. But I don't see anything spawning in. Is it this bridge perhaps? No. Appears not. Still no boss. Okay. There's one last bridge we can check. And it allows me to go get the drifting boar buddy again. Out of my way. So this is technically a bridge. No boss spawning, let's just check the top of it. After this, I'm out of ideas and we'll just return to the village, turn in that quest, and then be done for the day. In fact, we'll grab the healing items while we're here. Alright, so maybe it'll be here. I really doubt it. This doesn't seem like it's got the space for a boss fight. No. Okay. Right, we're just gonna head back to the village and we'll check back here another time. If I have to fight it off stream, I have to. Like, I can't imagine it being too difficult on New Game Plus. This is a quest that's available from Route A. So, like, most of the mini-bosses up to this point, I've been able to kill in like 2 or 3 hits. There'll be nothing really exciting even if I did catch it anyway. So check. No. Okay, right, straight back to the village then. That's a shame. Maybe it's still too bright for that particular boss. Maybe it needs to be raining. I'll keep an eye out for that next time. Right, we'll go rescue that child and finish up for the day. The parent was just over here.
I know it's a hard work.
Oh, it's a flower shop.
My husband.
Where is the... Here we go, here we go.
Ma'am, I think your child ate a poison berry. If you give him this antidote, he should recover.
Oh, thank you. I'll have him take it right away.
Glad to hear it.
And perhaps remind him not to eat foodstuffs he finds on the ground.
10,000 gold, excellent. That will help us out. No other quest with her? No. Cool. Okay, we're just gonna go save, and then we'll put in a wee raid with someone. So save's just up here. Sprint as fast as I can. I'm already running a little bit late to return to work anyway, so let's do this quickly. So we've got our save. Alright, okay. Let me see who is on that we could do a little quick raid for. Just go to Twitch again. Make sure that's on mute. Oh, I see who we can raid actually. Right. I don't know who is on today, but we're going to raid the lovely folks over at Radical Hearts. So thank you again everyone for joining me. And I will see you all next time. Thanks again.